Hello YouTube, it's Geo back again for episode 5 of our base course Post 1500 OU series that we're doing on the channel. In the last episode, we left off at a ranking of 1405, and we're going to try to make it to 1500 in today's episode. As you guys can see, I was doing some OU suspect test stuff. I'm kind of using OU suspect test as a place to test some of my new teams. I do have a coil of 1912, which means I am just about 800 coil points off of getting my voting reacts for Baton Pass, but we're not worried about that right now. We are worried about hopping into another OU battle, and it's been a little bit since I played with this team, so I might be a little bit rusty. But looks like a fairly threatening team we have. It looks like a team that came like straight out of the 1 month after the meta was established. He probably has the Tail Slap, hopefully not King's Rock Gino, Subseed Whimsicott, Spinning Excadrill, Life Orb Greninja, Life Orb Ape, and whatever Noivern said he wants to run. Let's see, I think our best lead here in any scenario is going to be Heatran to get up our rocks, because I don't see him leading with Excadrill. Well, he led with Excadrill. What do I have for this? I guess my best thing I have for this is Latias, because I can come in on an Earthquake. Oh, never mind, he has Mold Breaker. I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to go into Salamence because it's probably my best route because he can't hit me with an Earthquake, and if he wants to predict a Rock Slide, then go for it, dude. But he does need the offensive pressure because Heatran can knock him out from this range because Heatran's Lava Plume is very, very powerful. Alright, so I am going to switch to Salamence as he does hit me with the Rock Slide. That is a bit annoying. I'm actually going to calc how much damage I can do to him. Salamence, and switch Fire Blast for Flamethrower on Excadrill. Not Flame Charge, Flamethrower. Flamethrower does not do that much at all. I need this thing for Noivern, because Noivern kind of has a field day against the rest of my team. So I'm just going to go into Keldeo right now. As he goes for another Rock Slide, that's fine by me. Now I believe I can hit whatever he wants to bring in with a Secret Sword. Because not a whole lot appreciates a Spec Secret Sword from Keldeo. Even Whimsicott is going to take a hefty amount of damage. Because Whimsicott's good for the like niche that it fills. But it's not very powerful otherwise. It's just kind of this like weird subseeding Pokemon that I kind of like. Because it did get the Fairy retyping, but it just gets absolutely demolished by poison types. Let's actually check out its stats. Whimsicott. Yeah, it has base 76, but actually base 85 defense. He's gonna frisk and find my choice specs, but that's fine. I'm gonna do like 46% to him. Ideally, I would like Latias in order to check Ape throughout the battle, but I know that something has... Actually, no, Heatran can come in and wall this thing if it doesn't carry Focus Blast, and he just misses the Hurricane, which is wonderful. I'm going to take this opportunity to get up my rocks, because if he is Specs Noivern, then he's probably going to want to switch out here, because I resist this. But Specs Boom Burst Noivern is really terrifying. Because, yeah, it looks like he is Specs as he's just standing in. That's fine. I will happily get on my rocks, and then I'm going to hopefully hit his Heatran on the switch with a lava... Or not his Heatran on the switch, his Excadrill on the switch with a Lava Plume. That'd be wonderful. But, where's this sprite from? I think it's from Gen 5 Black-White? I don't think it's Black-White 2. Might be Black-White 2. I'm honestly not sure. The only like main character sprite I remember from Black-White 2 is Hugh's sprite. I think that's his name, Hugh. But I'm gonna hit his Greninja on the switch with a Lava Plume, which he's not really gonna appreciate. I think I'm gonna switch out into... Oh boy, what do I want to switch out to? Let's see. I think I'm just gonna roar him out. because I think I can live one Hydro Pump and or Surf. Personally, I run Surf on Greninja just because I don't like to chance it with Hydro Pump misses. I know the first time I ever ran a Zard Y team, I tried Fire Blast because Fire Blast is just an absolute nuke in the sun. And look at Heatran eating it up. But because Fire Blast is an absolute nuke in the sun, and I just kept missing. I couldn't hit it to save my life. Hopefully he's going to overpredict and go for the Rock Slide and try to catch Mence on the switch. Nope, he's just going to go for Earthquake, so that's wonderful. That gives me another free switch into Keldeo, and I know that I can knock out his Noivern after Rocks with Secret Sword, so he's either going to have to get rid of Excadrill, which would actually be wonderful because that puts a ton of offensive pressure on my team, or he's going to go sack Noivern, or he's going to sack something else on his team. He's just going to end up sacking Excadrill, which is fine by me. The sooner Excadrill gets out of here, the better. His better play was sacking Noivern. Because although Noivern's... Actually, no. Okay, so the reason he didn't sack Noivern is because he needs Hurricane for my Mega Venusaur. But Noivern's still going to get smacked on the switch. Here's Cinccino. I think this thing is like base 115 speed. Yeah, it does have base 115 speed. Well, crap. That's fine. Any potential sash he has is broken. Okay, so he is Life Orb. He's not King's Rock, which is wonderful. I'm just going to come in now and Psyshock. If I didn't want to lose Latias, but if something has to go between Latias and Keldeo, it's going to be Latias in this match. Just because one of Latias' two main stabs is checked fairly well by Whimsicott. Anyway, going out to Salamence right now, because I think we can do some serious damage right now with it. Lag check. Oh boy, we are lagging hard. I should probably unplug my computer. That's probably not helping. Alright. So now Cinccino is in here. I think my best play is to go for an Earthquake. Can this kill? Cinccino. Oh no, I do have to go for an Outrage. That stinks. That's fine. I am going to get the Moxie boost on the Outrage. And basically what this forces him to do is to go right out into his Whimsicott. His or her Whimsicott. I'm assuming it's a him because the sprite's a dude. But it's going to force him to go straight out into his Whimsicott. I'm going to pick up either a Status or a Leech Seed here, which I don't really mind, because then I can go into my Venusaur and hit his Noivern. That's what the thing is called. Noivern. Oh, he's just going to go for a Moonblast and take me out. Well, that stinks. Well, now he can just go into pretty much whatever he wants to try to threaten out my Mega Venusaur, but I'm just going to hit whatever he brings in with the Sludge Bomb, because I know for a fact Whimsicott does not want to stay in right here. Come on, dude, make your move. He's probably just deciding what he wants to put damage on at this point, because his Greninja, because of Protean, can cause some problems on my team. But Noivern also has the potential to just wreck shop. Actually, no, Noivern's weak enough that Noivern's probably his best move to sack right now. Because Ape with... Yeah, he's just going to go ahead and sack Noivern. Please take this out. Come on, Venusaur. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Crit probably didn't matter because Noivern is super frail. Not like Sharpedo frail, to where if you look at it the wrong way, it's just going to fall over. But it's not something that Noivern appreciates. Like, Noivern doesn't have the best defense in the world, is what I'm trying to say. I am just going to stand and go for the Giga Drain right here, because I don't want to switch in Bisharp or Keldeo. The way he brought it in leads me to believe he has extra sensory. But I can live one of those because of my EV spread. Yes, I can. And then I'm going to be able to get close to knocking him out. I won't be able to live a second extra sensory, Which is why I'm probably just going to go into Bisharp here, because if Bisharp dies, you know, it's not the end of the world. I have other things to check his threats. As he gives me the free switch, which is amazing, I'm just going to go for the Sucker Punch. Actually, hold on. Bisharp. And Greninja. So Hydro Pump has a chance to knock me out, but what if he has Surf? Surf won't knock me out, so I'm just gonna go for the knockoff. As he goes into Infernape, that's fine by me because I'm gonna knock off whatever item he has, which is his Choice Band. So that is awesome. That is awesome. Because now he can't hit me quite as hard. What do I want to do here? I think I'm just going to go for the Sucker Punch and sack Bisharp. Because after Rock's damage, then... Wait, if I can come in on his Infernape and Synthesis, then I can live any hit the Infernape wants to hit me with, and live the extra sensory, and then clean up with Keldeo. That's going to be the goal. Hopefully it works out that way. If it works out that way, that'd be awesome. People are talking about what megas they want to see. So that is actually a good question of the day. What mega do you guys want to see in the Hone remakes that are coming out? Because I may or may not start a series where I do stuff with megas, where I'm like, oh, you know, like I want to see this mega, or I want to see this mega. But yeah. So he made the right play right here, going out to Whimsicott, because he knows that Venusaur has enough offensive presence that if it gets off a Synthesis, that it wins the game, because Whimsicott can't really do anything to me. And he knows that Keldeo... Oh, nice crit, Moonblast. Doesn't matter, I'm just going to take him out with the Iron Head, meaning I lock up the game with Sucker Punch. So Bisharp coming through again, saving my butt from a game that I could have been just absolutely destroyed in because of Ape. But he is going to take the Stealth Rock's damage, bringing him down to 13%. I am going to clean him out with a Sucker Punch. There we go. And that is the game. We get our rating up to 1422. That was a relatively quick battle. That's why I like playing like either balanced or hyper offense. And this guy has an interesting team. Wow. A+ for originality, dude. Looks like Mega Gardevoir. Good luck, have fun, man. Mega Gardevoir, spinning plus rocks, Claydol, probably specially defensive Milotic, physically defensive Rotom Frost, of Solvest Conch, and your either probably Banded Talonflame, because that's the more popular set. So I'm going to predict the Claydol lead and go with Keldeo. And here's Talonflame. Uh-oh. That is fine. The counter is here. We do have Heatran, as he's just going to go for the U-turn. So he is the Banded set. He knew I wasn't going to want to stay in. This is going to give him a free switch into Claydol. And I have to actually free switch into Milotic, and I have to keep Heatran around because I'm going to get absolutely rocked by Talonflame if I don't. He just goes for the Scald, which was a fairly nice play by him. I don't think he's going to want to stay in, so I'm just going to double straight back out on a Heatran. Because if he goes into Talonflame, then I can put him in an unfavorable position to get my rocks up. That is what he does. Gonna get my rocks up. That's going to be awesome. And then, what is my switch going to be into Milotic from there? I know some Milotics have started running competitive, which is so scary. With like Recover, Scald, Hidden Power Grass. He's just going to go for the Flare Blitz, predicting me to switch. Get out of here. And then I'm going to Roar because I think he's going to U-turn from here. Or this actually allows me to Scout if he's Banded. If he's Banded, he's going to make a hard switch out. If he's like Leftovers, then he's just going to go for the U-turn. He's just going to switch straight out, which allows me to Roar him out. Come on, show me Talonflame. Alright, doesn't show me Talonflame, but this is another fairly reliable Pokemon that Heatran walls. And here comes Conch again. Please tell me. Yes, I went for Roar. Alright, Here's Talonflame again. This is wonderful because I just can continue to shuffle his team out from here until he gets roared into Conch Elder. Just gonna go for the Brave Bird here. Okay, that's awesome. Means he dies to the next rock switch. Here's Rotom Frost. I'm just expecting this thing to go for a Volt Switch, so I'm just gonna roar again. So if I roar him back into his Talonflame, then that is great because it means I don't have to keep Heatran around. Here's Gardevoir again. He didn't Mega last time, but I'm just gonna roar. So this is basically me shuffling his team until I can. There we go. There's the knockout on Talonflame. That's what I was looking for right there. But now he does get the safe switch into his Conch Elder, which is kind of scary. I don't want to burn this thing for fear of it being Guts. So, what is my safe switch to this? I guess Mence is my safe switch. Air quotes, safe. Because he can still hit me pretty hard with kind of whatever. I don't see Mence being a super valuable asset, but I'm going to save it regardless by going into Keldeo. Hopefully he's going to go for the Ice Punch right now. Oh, he's just going to double out in a Claydol. Well, that's great, because now that's great. I can put offensive pressure on whatever he wants to do. I'm going to end up getting the free kill on the Claydol, or free knockout on the Claydol. And here probably comes my Milotic, or Gardevoir. Yeah, Gardevoir is a good switch into this. I guess Latias is the next thing. No, Latias is not the next thing I want to sack. What do I want to sack? Actually, I have Heatran. What am I doing? I don't have to sack anything. I'm an idiot. Hyper Voice is going to do a spectacular 11%. I'm just going to go for the Lava Plume on whatever he wants to bring in. He does have two good switch-ins to this in Conch Elder and Milotic. But at this point, I don't really care. As long as you don't burn. Nice. Alright. Latias is my next switch. Because even if he goes for the Drain Punch, it's not going to do that much. I can hit him with the Psy Shock. And hopefully do a lot of damage. It'd be wonderful if I do a lot of damage. Here comes Mega Gardevoir. It's not going to appreciate this either. Nice crit. Data. Latias. Data. Mega Gardevoir. Why do I feel that this thing... Okay, this thing is a base 100. So I'm not fearing it whatsoever. I'm just going to go for a second Psy Shock. The crit, in retrospect, didn't matter because it did 1.5 times more than it should have. And the way he brings this thing in, it is obviously scarfed. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Because the combination of two Psy Shocks still would have taken it out. I guess my best switch into this is, in fact, my Heatran. Because he's going to HP... What? Is that like HP Dark for coverage? I'm confused. Hopefully he just Volt switches out, or hard switches, whatever he feels like he wants to do. He is faster, so if he wants to get off the Volt switch, he can do that. I'm just going to roar him. Oh, he's going to hard switch out to my Milotic. That's fine. Give me the roar. There's Rotom. Alright, sweet. This is working well. He has one more switch in with Rotom. He's just going to forfeit. That gets me up to 1442. We're going to jump straight into another battle. Because I'm determined to get to 1500. This team is so scary. Spinning, possibly Scarfed Excadrill, because I don't see another Scarfer. Calm Mind / Cosmic Power Fable. Mega Swords Dance Pinsir. Physically defensive Manabuzz, Specially defensive Goodra, and random physically attacking Crawdaunt, which is still super scary. Don't know what his lead is going to be. This may be Lead Rocks Excadrill, but I'm just going to go into Keldeo to try to assert some offensive pressure right off the bat. That was a bad play. As here's Pinsir. Alright, what do I have for this? I don't have a whole lot for this. I'm going to go straight into Heatran. He's going to Mega and go for the return. This is bad. Hopefully he misplays and predicts me to go into, like, my Lottie. Because, like... Oh, he goes for the close combat, so he is the close combat variant. Fine by me, as I do get a free switch into my Salamence, and I can hit him up with the wonderful Rock Slide. Although Flamethrower might be better. But but Rock Slide hits Mandy, so I'm going to go with that. Here's Clefable. Coming in on the Dragon moves, I missed. Well, this is going wonderfully already, isn't it? As I already lost one of my Fairy Resists, it's just going to T-Wave, because Clefable is annoying. Clefable's so annoying. But I'm probably going to get beat by this team, just because I already lost Heatran. Heatran would have been nice, but at the end of the day, it still gets absolutely wrecked by Pinsir and Excadrill. So here's this thing again. I do hit it with the Sludge Bomb, which is nice. But now I have to bring in something else to die, unless Latios can take one of these. Base Latios. Show me the live. Yes, I do. Alright, doesn't matter though, because he's just going to take me out with a quick attack. Okay, now bring it back. He's going to quick attack me. I'm actually going to... Salamence is my dedicated revenge killer here. So I'm just going to go for Flamethrower. I'm also going to put the timer on, because I'm probably going to get 6 out of this battle. Here comes Clefable again. Does a mighty 17%. I don't believe I have anything to break through this. I'm going to stand and go for the double Flamethrower, because if he doubles back out to Pinsir, predicting Venusaur, then I just got rid of one of his win conditions. That is not the case. He's going to go for Moonblast. That really stinks. Bisharp save me. Bisharp's probably my last option here. Mega Venusaur walls a significant portion of his team, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to win this matchup, because I know Megasaur beats Crawdaunt. Here comes Excadrill. Not a problem. Get hit with this knockoff. Get that Focus Sash out of here. Let's calc this. Bisharp versus Excadrill. Sucker Punch does 75. Actually, I'm not Life Orb. I'm Black Glasses. Black Glasses Bisharp. Does 69 to 82%. That will be plenty to take out this Excadrill. It just goes for rocks. Probably should have seen that coming. I'm just going to continue to click Sucker Punch until he attacks. Hopefully, he doesn't switch out into Pinsir. Switches out into Pinsir. I done goofed. And I don't really know what to do from that point. Am I lagging? Nope. I am able to take Excadrill out with the Sucker Punch, making it a 5-4 game, which is still not very favorable for me. Here comes Goodra. Goodra's interesting. Oh, I only have 19% left with Salamence. That's why that move was made. I'm actually going to save that, though. So then I can get a free switch later. Here comes Mandibuzz. Fine by me. That is fine by me, 100%. What's a Sacred Sword looking like? Mandibuzz? Or Secret Sword? Surf is still not looking amazing, but I'm going to go for it. Nice crit. Nice crit. Whirlwind's out. Here's Megasaur. Fear me, fear me. Going to Sludge Bomb, hoping to catch that Mega Pinsir on the switch. It's just a roost. Give me the poison. No. Alright. Well, this is frustrating, because this is just going to be a long match that I end up losing. So we may see another bonus episode, just because I want this to be the last week of OU. I built like 3 or 4 UU teams that I want to try out. And so I'm actually super excited for UU. Haven't played UU all that much, so it's going to be interesting. Here's the Whirlwind out into Bisharp. Data Mandibuzz. Data. Wow, Mandibuzz is fast. Alright. I'm just going to end up going for the knockoff, because I'm going to get some damage off on this thing. The foul play is only going to do about 28%. I'm not going to be able to take it out, but I do knock off his leftovers. That's nice. What do I want to do about this thing? I think I'm just going to Iron Head on the potential roost, because that would be nice if that happens. Hopefully that happens. Not sure, though. Chat be moving fast. Yeah, here's the roost. Iron Head is like 24%. So Mega Venusaur, save me! Alright, here's another roost. I'm just gonna keep clicking the Sludge Bomb until I get the poison off on something, as he no longer has a steel type. I'm parried, which is wonderful. Here's Bisharp again. Looks like I'm just getting stalled out by this Mandibuzz, so that's nice. I get the crit, doesn't matter. Here's Keldeo. Okay, sweet. Keldeo was actually the thing I needed to get roared back into. Or whirlwinded, phased, whatever. Am gonna be able to hit this Goodrap with the Surf, but that doesn't do anything even with the crit. It does 37%. So Venusaur is an option right now. I'm probably just gonna try to Leech Seed the switch as they eat that Thunderbolt up. Because if he does decide to go back into Mandibuzz, and I get 12% on the Mandibuzz each turn it decides to stay in, which is wonderful. Here's Pinsir. Alright, any damage on Mega Pinsir helps right now. I'm going to sack Salamence here to get a free switch into something. As it goes for the return. Crap. Okay, I don't think I can live from this range. But, you know, we're going to give it a shot. Because why not? I actually want to give regular Pinsir a try. When we get down into the lower tiers, if it is legal. Come on, dude. Oh, this might be me lagging. That never occurred to me. Lag check? Yeah, that is me lagging. That's my bad. My bad, Wormgerm. Wormgerm. Here's Mandibuzz again. Why did you switch out? You had the win. You had the win. Are you going to keep trying to phase me, or are you going to foul play? You're going to roost. Ugh. Alright, I'm going to cut the crap and go straight into Keldeo. Hopefully you don't whirlwind. If you whirlwind, we might have a problem. Yep, there's the whirlwind. Alright, Bisharp again. I'm just going to continue going for knockoffs. Actually, is that my best play? My better play might actually be trying to Iron Head and try to fish for flinches. It's like I'm going to go for the Iron Head. This is a long battle. This is a really bulky team. Here's Whirlwind. Out into Keldeo. Sweet, that is what I wanted. I'm actually going to go for the Secret Sword, predicting Goodra. Because I believe I can 2-hit KO Goodra from that range. Show me Goodra. There's Goodra. Not bad. Actually, I OHKO Goodra from that range. So that is a major thorn out of my side, although I don't think it matters in the long run. So I'm not building up this sense of optimism right now. Let's see. Okay, so if Mega Pinsir comes in, what am I going to sack? Mega Pinsir doesn't come in. Alright, that's unconventional. Go with it. Bringing Venusaur in right now. Dude, it's not that hard. If you go out into Mega Pinsir, you win. Actually, Mega Pinsir might be at the range to where I can take it out with, like, a Poison Sludge Bomb. If that happens right now, I'm going to be so happy. Because then I can, like, Synthesis stall the rest of his Pokemon. There's Groudon. Give me the poison. Not bad. Let's see. Bisharp's at 48. I'm going to try to Synthesis. Please. Please don't get parried. If I get parried, this is the game. I'm risking it for the biscuits. Come on. Oh, man. I live easily. And I don't get parried. Wonderful. Alright, so I'm just going to Synthesis. Actually, no, I'm going to Sludge Bomb. Because if he does decide to switch into Mega Pinsir and save Groudon for whatever godforsaken reason, then... Oh, crit knockoff, no! I knew I should have Synthesis. Crap. Alright, well, I have my death fodder for Pinsir now. Although, that's probably the game, unless it's like Bright Powder Venusaur. The synthesis that it had is going to shine light in Pincer's eyes, and he's just gonna miss all over the place. All right, hoping that you're gonna go for the return, I'm gonna go for Sucker Punch, or hoping you go for like close combat or something. I guess that's my only chance to win the game. Here's Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is a problem. Mandibuzz problem. All right, are you gonna roost or are you gonna whirlwind? That is the question of the century. Actually, I'm just gonna go into Keldeo as you end up roosting. All right. Time for Surf Spam. Hopefully I catch something on the Switch. That'd be wonderful. Nope. Wow, you have Toxic. Crap. That's fine. Spec Secret. So my goal with Keldeo right now is stay in for 3 turns, switch to my main man, Pinsir. Oh wait, hold on. Keldeo coming through. Okay, so this is like the last turn I can afford to stay in here. His best play is to sack Clefable. But hopefully he sacks Mandibuzz. Or she sacks hopefully she sacks Mandibuzz. If she sacks Mandibuzz, then I can come in and win with Bisharp. But she sacks Clefable. That's expected. That was the better play, so. Oh, man. Please go out and, yeah, there was no chance. There was no chance. Because I think I get taken out from a return from this point. But anyway, I'm just going to go for Surf as you go for Quick Attack. And I'm just going to go for Sucker Punch, hoping I can take you out, you know. If I can't, it's whatever. Then that's just more reason to have a bonus episode. Yeah, hopefully you go for close combat or return this time, although you have absolutely no reason to. My best play there was Sucker Punch because it gives me the only chance to knock this thing out. And at this point, like, he wins either way. Because if I knock him out with the Sucker Punch, then he beats me with Foul Play Mandibuzz. So that was a good game. You know what? What the heck? We're going to do one more match. One more match. Okay, so this is a very powerful team. Another Crawdaunt, although Crawdaunt wasn't really an issue except for the crit on Venusaur. Ditto, which is always annoying. Probably leads Sableye. Wall Breaking Aegislash. Quiver Dance. Volcarona. Priority Fist. Mega Medicham. So this is a very offensive team. That's so offensive. I'm going to go ahead and Keldeo. Keldeo lead is Keldeo. As Crawdaunt. I can probably take Crawdaunt. I'm going to Secret Sword. As there's the Sash. Just going to go for the knockoff. I don't care. I don't care. Let's go into Latias to sponge a Aqua Jet. Because I believe that is what Bri is going to do right now. Bri. Bang bang. Timer. This is going to end up being a really, really long recording. A long recording indeed. Here comes Aegislash. Wonderful. Alright, I'm just going to go for the HP Fire, hoping you're going to come straight out. Sweet goes for the Shadow Sneak. Can I take you out from here? I cannot take you out from here. That's actually really lame. Oh, crap. Do I sack this thing? Is that what I do right now? I think I sack. Yeah, I sack. Okay, so I know I come in and outspeed with Ments. So, oh boy, that crit mattered. That stinks, because if you come in with Ments and then you go for Outrage, that's going to be a problem. It's a problem. Alright, the Fake Out is coming. I know that. So I'm actually going to go into Heatran to sponge Fake Out. Because Heatran isn't going to be too terribly... Oh, Bullet Punch. Heatran isn't going to be too terribly valuable in this match. We can pray that you miss like an high jump kick. We can pray that you miss a high jump kick, as that would be like super beneficial. But I don't think that's going to happen because most people have just been like, we're just going to run Drain Punches. That is indeed the case right here. Okay. Keldeo, you are my one and only shot in this match. I'm just going to go for Surf. Does 74%. It's not going to matter because Psycho Cut's going to knock me out. It's not going very well. I'm going to Sucker Punch and hope that I can take you out from here. As you just go into Volcarona, which was a good play. I can respect that. And you're going to sub. Well, that's a problem. Because if you start setting up QDs, then I think I lose. What are you, though? Like, sub-toxic roost fiery dance? Like, I've never seen that, but I can envision it on, like, specially defensive Volcarona. Well, the Volcarona is not very good on defense. So my goal is to make sure that when I leave the field, this thing does not have a sub. That's my mission. If you're Lum, I'm going to be mad. Oh, wow. Voice crack of the week right there. You're just going to start setting up the QD. Not a problem. You're going to sub again. Not a problem. I'm still just barely breaking your subs. Just barely. Like, depending on damage rolls, I may or may not break your sub. Give me the poison. Dang it. I do not get the poison, which really, really stinks. You're setting up another sub. Give me the crit, please. Alright. I'm pretty sure I get taken out from here with Fiery Dance. Maybe? Yeah, I do. Alright. Then I guess my only shot is to come in with Ments and try to Earthquake things for the win. No, you outspeed me. I forgot. That was dumb. Good game. Well, that is a Volcarona sweep at its finest. You know, it happens. I'm mad about this episode. This did not go very well. What's my rank? 1403, so I'm 1 point lower than what we started as. Alright, well, we're actually going to go one more time, because I want to. This is a very threatening team. Another very threatening team. We're hitting a lot of hyper offense today. Is Ments our best lead? Ments does some serious work to whatever he wants to lead with, barring Weavile. So we're going to lead with that. We're going to put the timer on him. Here's Volcarona. That's awesome. That's awesome. Earthquake. Get out this house. Terrakions going to get wrecked. If you're Scarf Terrak, then... Actually, I'm going to switch Fearing Scarf Terrakion into Bisharp, because he would have only... What if he doesn't know I'm Scarfed? Food for thought. But I do need Salamence at a good level of HP to where I can take a +2 Quick Attack and Revenge Mega Pinsir. So it does look like you are Scarf Terrak. Oh, sorry for hitting my mic right there. I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch, because I do believe I take you out from here. It does like 30-something%. Here's Volcarona. Not a problem. Because, I do have Heatran, which is a hard counter to Volcarona. I shouldn't have lost Heatran last match. That ended up being the end of me, because I didn't have anything to stop Volcarona from just setting up in my face, and I couldn't phase it whatsoever. Anyway. I'm going to get my rocks up as here comes Pinsir. What do I want to do in this scenario? I'm going to go for the Lava Plume on the off chance you decide to like Swords Dance in my face or whatever. But that is not the case. I do have my rocks up, which is nice. Salamence, save me. I'm going to go for the Rock Slide. Just because I know for a fact that it knocks him. What? It doesn't knock him out? Oh, I get the flinch. That's nice. That's nice. I should have gone for the Flamethrower. I'm going to go for the Feint. Why Feint? What the heck? Get that Moxie Boost. Alright. So now Terrakion is going to be weakened on the Switch. Because Terrakion's probably going to be... Oh, never mind. I forgot about Weavile. That's a thing, too. That's fine. Keldeo is a pretty good answer to Weavile. Because I don't think Weavile can do that much. Because here's the Ice Shard. And then I can hit whatever he wants to switch in with a Surf. Hold on. He has Toxicroak. If I HP Flying and catch Toxicroak, I'm going to laugh, but I'm just going to go for Spec Secret Sword, because it hits both Weavile super effectively, and Toxicroak super effectively. And the water move is fairly obvious. Dee whoop whoop. Shout out to Cricketoon for being generally cool. I might use one of those in a future showdown session. Just because Cricketoon is genuinely cool. And if it has like Fell Stinger and gets the attack boost, then things are going to start dying. Because like if it is able to revenge something with Fell Stinger, then I believe it knocks out Mega Venusaur with Technician Aerial Ace, which is really cool. But he just came in to probably sack his Volcarona here. Here's Terrakion. Terrakion's scary. But if he locks himself in on close combat, then I believe I can do okay. But geez, that is like a third, and that's a resisted hit on Latios. I'm just gonna HP Fire here in case he wants to go into Weavile. Yep, here's Weavile. Please tell me HP Fire knocks him out from this range. HP Fire is going to knock him out. So this means that if Terrakion dies to Rocks plus Psyshock, then Salamence cleans. Which is nice, because it's going to be nice to end this session with a win, because we did not play very well whatsoever. You're 4 times weak to Psychic, so I'm just going to sack this thing. Actually, it lives. That bulky Latios, though. Take it out with his Psyshock. And here's Terrakion. Yeah, he's acknowledging that it is game right here because... Oh, that's like salt on the wound. He's not going to be able to knock out my Latios. I thought about running Latios. I'm kind of a sucker for bulky Pokemon. That's why I chose like Salamence over Dragonite. Or no, man. Like I just like Latios more than Latios. I need to stop talking. He's gonna use Shadow Ball. Not gonna be able to knock me out because I'm bulky. I'm not gonna try to preserve the score or anything. I'm just gonna let him knock me out because then I can come in with Bisharp and win. But anyways, I suppose I'll start the wrap-up right here as we're waiting for this dude to make his move and waiting for lag to finish lagging. Thank you guys for all the support shown during this session. This has been our highest rated session yet. And I'm really glad to see you guys are enjoying, my lord, the session. I'll probably do another OU session tomorrow, just because I like OU, and Showdown's fun to play. And it'll be a nice break from trying to like get my Rex and whatnot. And hopefully we can make it to 1500. Like I know very well that these teams can make it to 1500. This team made it to 1550, and then I've had like my squad make it to like just barely 1500 because it's using a Don fan. Zard Save Baton Pass is like a super standard OU team. We might use that at some point. Rain Offense is a team I built in like 5 minutes this morning. And then we have Keldeo Sharp. This is actually a really cool team. It's a Keldeo Sharp, or a Dio Sharp team, so I might use that at some point later. But yeah, thanks for all the support on the session, guys. Make sure to sound off in the comments below about what do you think I can do better. And if you guys... Oh yeah, question of the day is, what Pokemon do you think deserve Megas? Would you like to see me do a series where I just sit around and create Megas and make terrible, like, resprited artwork? Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying the constant uploads that are happening. We are currently sitting at 6 subscribers. We'll probably do some sort of special for 10. Maybe battles on Showdown or whatnot. But with that, I think I've covered everything that I need to this week. Look out for the bonus session tomorrow, and hopefully you next week. Alright, I'm out.